Hey, I'm Maddie. I live in a converted minivan and I'm on a mission to go to all 50 states to drink a local beer and go on an outdoor adventure. This is part 1 of my time in Oregon. A bit of car trouble in Washington, I came down to Portland and stayed with my brother for a little bit. It's been about a week and a half and it was a much needed rest, but now I am ready to get back out there and I'm so excited. I am exploring Oneonta, something that begins with an O, Gorge. I'm also really excited because I got a new dry bag. It's huge, right? I got it this big because it's 40 liters and this way I can fit in, if I go on a kayaking or a paddleboarding overnight, I can fit in my sleeping bag, tent, sleeping pad, everything I need. So it is very large. But I'm really excited about it, so I want to test it out today, even though I don't know if I need something this big for this little day hike I'm about to go on. Plus, it comes with, all of their dry bags come with a bag for your phone, so how handy is that? I get to try this because someone sent it to me, and I will put the link and maybe a discount. I get to try this because someone sent it to me, so I'll definitely put the link in the description, everything you need to know. Let's go! Get to try out new stuff. Oh no, I think this was it. I think those stairs were leading back there. The waterfall is back there somewhere and you were gonna walk through a mossy canyon. Boo! So I can't do the trail I was planning on. I found it on a website called funlifecrisis.com. But on All Trails there is another hike in this area. I think going to a view of the waterfall instead of standing down in the gorge by the waterfall. So let's try that. You can hear the road down there. Oh, and see it. Too bad I can still hear it up here. This is really peaceful except for that road noise. You can tell just by looking at the trees that there's been a fire here, and that's what it said on those signs back there. Why I couldn't do the trail I originally wanted was fire damage. Just judging by where I think we would be, I'm pretty sure that's Oneonta Gorge, the one I wanted to walk through. But now we get to see a cool higher version. I can't see anything down there, but I sure hear water running or something. The trail is starting to switch back up the mountain, and I'm wondering if that was Triple Falls, if that was my destination. It sure doesn't look triple, but I think I'll just keep walking a little bit and see if I see anything else cool. Another switchback. I'm not feeling strong. I'm carrying my backpack as a duffel bag now because it doesn't really sit on your back nicely when you're going multiple miles. Whew, I'm just ready to be there already. I have snacks when I get there. I just turned the corner and I think we're here. And I could walk all the way around to that bridge over there, but I think I'd rather just sit right here and take in the sights. The beer I brought for the occasion is called Sweet As Pacific Ale. It's called that because it's made with hops from New Zealand and Australia, but it is it's a Pacific Ale, and that's why I bought it, because I want to celebrate being in the Pacific Northwest, you know. And it's from Good Life Brewing Company, and it's 6% by volume. And I don't know what a Pacific Ale is. Is it just an ale with Pacific hops, or is there more to it? Let's find out. Already it smells very foamy, kind of puts me in the mind of Bud Light or Miller Lite, something really foamy. And the taste kind of follows the nose, honestly. It doesn't taste like a mass-produced beer in a bad way. It just tastes very familiar and very down to earth. I guess an ale is a very general style of beer. So making an ale with hops from the Pacific Ocean or from the Pacific region, I don't know, making hops from Australia and New Zealand, you know, I can see how that contributed to the taste. Brought to you by the Letter Inn. That was so nice. That was what my heart needed. You know how when people say, my heart is full? Well, I feel like that's might be getting a little cliche, but that's how I feel right now. That was so nice. Just a peaceful moment to stop and take in the power of nature. While I'm walking back, I'm going to do a quick PSA for everything you bring in with you really needs to leave with you. Besides human waste if you dispose of it properly. Anyway, what I mean is I've been seeing, I picked up a bottle cap where I drank my beer because I was like, okay, this is small enough, I can take it out. But then hiking along this path, I've seen like a peeled lemon. I don't know why you're peeling lemons on a trail, but even if something is decomposable, you can't just leave it on a trail because it doesn't belong in this environment, you know? Animals could get used to eating it and it might not be good for them. It's gonna take months and months to break down, if ever. If anyone here is like a decomposition scientist, you can probably speak more on it than I can. But just because something is decomposable doesn't mean leave it on the trail. Anything you bring in, you take back out with you, including beer bottles and cans. Sometimes I get worried that I'm promoting drinking beer in nature and then people are going to drink beer in nature and leave their trash. So, don't do that. That is not the Beer and Beautiful Places way. Keep beautiful places beautiful, please. That hike was awesome. Definitely, like, going up was like over an hour. Going down, it might have been 30 minutes that I've been walking downhill. It's been going by so fast. At first, I was thinking, like, do I just want to give up, kind of, or do I just want to skip the Oneonta Gorge trail and go on my merry way since it's not open? But I'm really glad I did this trail too. So glad. The thing that's been in the back of my mind the whole time though is the fact that this parking lot is known for break-ins, and living in my van, like, if I left my valuables at home, I would be leaving. Well, actually, my van is my home, so can't really do that. But yeah, I'm really nervous. What if I get back to my van and it's been broken into? But we will deal with that when it comes. All looks well. If any robbers came, maybe they saw how beat up it was. And they were like, oh, she's been through enough. Let's not rob her. Now, my to-do list is drive. Since I'm still in the Portland area, going past my brother's house, I'm going to take a shower there and then drive 4 hours to the place I want to go tomorrow. Or part of 4 hours, and then we'll do the rest later. On the agenda next, I'm going past my brother's house, so I'm going to stop there and take a shower, and then it's on to the next destination, which is some hot springs. Umpqua Hot Springs. And it is a 4-hour drive, but I'll either break that up or I'll do it tonight because I'm going to have a lot of energy. Okay, so I was at my brother's house, quick shower, trying to hurry. Hey, what can I have for dinner that's quick? Oh, while I'm here where there's an oven, why don't I have a frozen pizza? I hop out of the shower to try to rotate the frozen pizza in the oven so it'll cook evenly. And in my process of trying to rotate it, I accidentally pull it out too far and it splats upside down on the oven door. So, huge mess. Anyway, I end up cleaning that up, and it is now 10 o'clock. So I am not going to make it driving the 4 hours I wanted to tonight. I'm just gonna get out of the city at least. I could stay another night, but I don't really feel like getting set up inside again. So I'll just go on. There's plenty of campsites in Oregon. Word on the street is. So I feel like I might as well just get driving as much as I can tonight and just stop when I get tired. P.S. Some of you might be like, if it's 10 p.m., go to bed, don't drive. Well, I have been staying up till like 1 or 2 lately. You know, my brother works night shifts, and when you stay with someone, you kind of get on their sleep cycle. So, I'm not going to be tired for a long time. That's why I'm okay with driving at night. I'm all set up for the night outside of Eugene, and I'm just staying at a rest stop tonight. But it's weird because this is the first night back in my van since I spent the night on the side of the highway waiting for a tow truck to come. That was a whole nother thing. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'll link it. But that was not a great night. Since then, I've been in a hotel or at my brother's house. So this is weird, like being back here. I kind of feel, especially on my guard tonight, feels a little less safe than what I'm used to. But that being said, hotels and houses get broken into all the time, so safety is an illusion. Anyway, I'm looking forward to going to sleep. Even though I said I'm going to be up late, I'm still ready to put my feet up and not be driving for a little while.